Paycheck. How long does it take for a soldering iron and a magnifying glass and eyeball to go to Radio Shack and say, what do you think about the commander of Cherokee Jeep disappearing Samuel L. Clemens, Mark Twain? And what is it about Black Lives Matter when you know this little thing like it, man, there ain't nothing special about no circuit board. Even a Ford knows you crankshaft the damn pulley and pull a freaking pole chain to make the electricity go through a spark plug. How hard is that to smack the shit out your ass? And I would say if I had my fucking wife or girlfriend, I'd flip her over and fucking looking at her asshole. It's like, why are you so fascinated with it? I was pissed off because I had to wipe all the babies' asses all my life. And I'm like, before I even got married, the women were throwing their fucking panties at me saying, you must be an old dog. I am not looking at my mother's fingers stuck up my ass as a Samoan woman saying, damn, you just really want to know me, don't you? I felt gay. Motherfucker look at my face and says, now I don't know why 74 years old matches 95 years old when all the women were 120 years old 6,000 miles ago. That's 24,000 miles on my odometer. Can you imagine walking around with the odometer 24,000 miles in a hurry? And a whole fucking world revolving around you, and you the last motherfucker standing that actually had the nomenclature of Earth without a bunch of gasoline. I had to drink some gasoline to cover my breath. That thing says, you got bad breath. Breath. I'm like, yes, I do have bad breath, but has anybody seen Bumblebee? What the fuck is this chip got to do with Bumblebee and the chip got to do with somebody's carbon? And there's a submarine under my finger. And you eat somebody's grease gun. They're like, what do you eat my greasy gun for? Because it was outside the Golden Gate. It was tasty wheat. Can you imagine starving to death and everybody like, ha, 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 ha. 6 hours because your Pentagon blowed up. Your Twin Towers blowed up. I mean, I ain't lying, but if I built something, why the fuck would something be knocking over the goddamn crazy shit? I was like, you know, in the Forge of Empires, like Scourge of Satan, if you stuck a needle down to the bottom of a man and said, I wanted to shrink down lithium, it's already shrunk. Granulated, you pulverize wheat, the whole field would be like, damn, that looks like some granulated flour. Is it self-rising? You have to beat that shit with a big yeast gun to get beer out of it. Did you hear what I said? You're not as gifted as me. Scourge of Satan, the hellish nightmare of an orgasm. I do that shit out in the woods and in the damn alleyways where I bust a nut, and you ain't never getting it again. You ever seen your amino acid stretched out across the amino acid of, well, it wasn't an amino acid, but it is an amino-based life form now. It's Earth. And you take your snotty-nosed, slimy cum or your sperm and just smear that shit on leaves. Oh, look at that cedar. Oh, they're buried. Oh, look at that holly. Oh, look at that ivy. You ever seen a woman say, what the fuck has your son got to do with cancer? And you the one been sticking something in the reed. Like a marine iguana blowing snot on his nose. You ever see a red cherry light go, if the machine wants to come to life, it ain't coming to life with me. Because you know that's serious. I just want to stick a pick line down your fucking armpit and touch your fucking heart. I said, I'm watching it, and then flick the camera in my fucking nose, and I'm out there. All I was doing was laying in a ditch. You ever see somebody like that? That is a really tasty honky. He's cheap. And why a black man has Africa, and he's got all the gold and everything. He know how to do the hustle. I don't know what we're going to play for Sony Pictures, Jack FM, or the peak of the winter. What's it? Winters. Winter blow you over. Dells, flurries, snowstorm, winter. You ever read somebody, they just like SOS, and he writes, and he writes, and he writes. Never leave your freaking handwriting around, or somebody might eat it. You ever see that? Just in case you didn't see that, if somebody saw somebody, and you said, I'd eat somebody else's job, just make sure they didn't come over to me and say, you look like a cool dude. I could just be an obsessive compulsive cameraman and take pictures of you with weird things. All a periscope's got is an angled lens. Can you imagine the bus, Hot Wheels, saying, if the Earth have a curvature and you use it both sides of the 95 South, Dirty South, what you know about Dirty South? And US 1, with Route 66 coming at an angle like a J-hook, and that's it. That's all you have to know about a pitchfork, Momoa, and a giant operation coming out of the submarine of Universal Pictures. If it's a nasty way of telling you something, I'm building a wireframe block by block, so if it comes up to somebody's handwriting, I'm not taking their amino acid, I'm taking their freaking shadow of where they wrote something and lined up a trick card. The Japanese says you can throw a shadow over things, and if you had some fuel or some type of economy, and it's drawing a shadow that you're turning into time. Samoans don't have diamonds or gold. Samoans, they just don't have that. And what happens? You have the carbon, and they're all back there fighting for like some kind of pirate shit, or then you eat the bird. I was just wondering. It gets cold, especially where I'm from, and if I don't revive myself, hey, there's a gray sky. All leaves are brown. Next on how to plant one in your head and say that I had no command of someone language. They fucking ufa, ula. I'm not sure. It's a teleho. Worse than that is in the party. You know, when you say that, I was trying to get to my wife because, you know, she had a bunion on her fucking toe. About that big. I was like, can't you get that damn thing on my face? She's like, look at the little one. Honey, why are the kids all over there going crazy? I said, because I'm trying to get back in the crotch. She said, no. Take care of all those hair. What the hell was that? I don't know. They're getting children to grow. What makes that weird sound of Cherokee sit back there 6,000 miles of nothing but mountainous range? You're crawling on my... What part of a freaking woman is that? Look, I've only got raspberry, blackberry, blueberry. Wow, a deer. They don't have that on my island. Got some salamander. Froggy. You know how long you last when you find it and you didn't freaking tally-ho the damn thing? You didn't murder the damn thing. The damn thing just jumps at you, trying to get at you. You don't belong here. Well, what happens if you fucking land on a car, you big freak? But you free? I'm not a bear. There's no bear in Samoa. I was eating everybody's leftovers, scraping on the bottom of the barrel, hoping to God this word sinister casino Las Vegas asshole took my Sharon Stone. That's a crazy bitch with a spiked ass ice pick. She's so I'll show you so. Oh, you ever get in a gambling game? You know something's up. Big place, giant universe. They're all, but I make chips are bigger. Yeah, buddy, you improve it. They're floating around in space. So, where'd you get your light bulb from? Space. The final frontier. There she goes. She's walking across the street. There she goes, just walking down the street. Creepy thingy. Creepy thingy.